Hello followers and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft. And yes, today we are in Minecraft 1.7.2 and I've just upgraded this world right now. I haven't done anything. I logged out here in the bedroom. So before we head out, we are going to take a look at a couple of things that have changed in 1.7. And to give you an idea of how this episode is going to run, we're going to first take a look at some of the changes that we can see around this base. Then we're going to build a portal to the... well, we're going to go to the nether and build a portal far away in the nether. I'm going to get a care package together and things like that. And then we are going to venture into new lands and establish a new base. So, I guess the first thing that's obviously changed that is the most striking is the map now. And I'm beginning to get a little bit less frame rate than I used to. I don't know if that's a bug or whether that'll be ironed out. From what I can tell and what I've read and what I've played of this release, it seems to be a little bit more buggy than a normal release would be, and I think that's mainly due to the fact that Mojang had to try and get it out before they headed to Minecon, but no doubt we'll probably see a couple of fixes be implemented into the game. I've been keeping an eye on the bug tracker, and the flipped textures bug is one of those that's going to get fixed pretty soon. Apparently there's a bug with that, which I think we can all evidently see. So, as you can see, we've got the giant map right here now. You can see it's all connected. We've got the fort there, the village, the desert temple right up there in the corner. As for this, my frame rate seems to be getting a little bit better now. You see all of this nice big swampy type area. And over here we've got these sort of plains type area. By the way, if I sound a little different, or if sounds seem louder or quieter than they normally are, I'm still kind of figuring out the sound settings yet for this new update, as that's all been redone. Here's something new. If you hold down the left control, you can actually sprint now by just pushing W instead of having to double tap it. But double tapping still does work. So, if you're stuck in the ways of old, then that's fine. Sugarcane has been retextured. It's now sort of color dependent on biome, which I think is pretty cool. Roses are no longer in the game. They've been replaced by poppies now, so we'll go take a look at that, and then we'll probably take a look at actually riding a boat. And we'll take a quick trip around the fort. I don't think anything has changed too much here. Here we go. Here's the poppies now. These are replacing the rose flowers, so any roses that you have in your world will change into poppies. I've seen that come up a couple of times. Oh, will I lose all my roses? No, you won't. They have become a new flower, and there's a bunch of new flowers into the game, and we could probably get some through bone mealing, but I'm not going to mess with that right now. For one, I don't have any bone meal on me, and for two, I want to keep this kind of fast paced. So let's take a look. Here is a bug. It's not been properly fixed, but as you can see, the sky goes dark under overhangs. There is a fix for it. If you up your render distance to 16 chunks, which, by the way, is also broken, you see that the bug no longer exists. But, nah, I'm not too crazy about that. I'm going to see how my frame rate holds up, and if it holds up pretty good, then we may stick with this for the moment, just to get rid of that bug. So, do I have a boat in here? I do, so let's get in the boat. So, before, you couldn't use WASD, you had to kind of just use W and sort of guide your boat. That still works, but now you hold down W and you actually use S and D to steer. So, as you can see, I'm holding down W. You have to hold down W. And before, it was really hard to navigate using a boat, but now it's meh. It's not great, but it's not too bad. It's workable. It's better than it used to be. I mean, it's probably going to take a little bit of getting used to. And we'll take a trip out to the swamp biome right here. And obviously this still works using the mouse, but I think it's a little easier now to use that. And I think we're going to end up sort of swinging out into the swamp. It's a dead end. So to turn around, you can just use S, and it sort of swivels you around a little bit. The bug with lily pads was supposedly fixed around 4 or 5 times, but it's not. But it's certainly better than it was. I've done a little bit of testing with that in a test drive world. So we'll head back to the fort now. Just show you those new boat mechanics before we we head on out. If you haven't seen my snapshot videos, ooh, nearly hit the edge there, and we'll get back in the boat. Well, we'll get back on land from the boat. I believe this has changed a little bit now, so that if I pull in here, whoa, slow down. I should maybe land actually on the platform. No. I thought I might, but nope, doesn't appear to be the case. And I removed the ladders from there as well, didn't I? So it looks like it's going to be the swim back, I believe. And at that point, I think I'll begin to... what are you doing, Cal? I'll probably look into getting a care package established for heading out into the new lands. So I'm going to break our way through the window. Oh man, this is slow using a stone pickaxe, that's for sure. So here we go. So we've kind of took a look at a couple of the new mechanics that we can. Obviously we probably won't see the new biomes for a while yet, until I really get somewhere. Hopefully we spawn in a new biome, or one that's been tweaked in some way. Tiger biomes, the tiger that's over there, just on the other side of those mountains, that tiger no longer functions the same. It will no longer snow there, it will rain. The snowless tiger biomes have returned, which I was rejoicing over, but all the old tiger biomes have now broken as a result of this update. The snowy tigers are still in the game, but they only spawn within or next to, I believe, the ice plains biome, so something to bear in mind with old worlds and tiger biomes. I don't believe ice functions in the same way. Oh, this is no good at all with the furnaces. So badly bugged out, but there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on establishing a care package, getting my most wanted items from both the storage room and the furnace room here, and I'll be back with you guys when I've got that, and we'll head out into the nether. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so I've packed everything up as best I can. The ender chest is full. I didn't even realise I had 26 diamond blocks. That is a lot of diamonds. I have so many diamonds I can even afford to leave one in the item frame. 55 gold blocks, a whole ton of redstone blocks and lapis. I'm not even going to bother trying to mess with all that coal, so I've just brought a stack of coal blocks. That'll keep me going. I'll run into coal plenty no matter where I end up spawning anyway, but having access to this stuff, that could be kind of tricky depending on where we spawn for the moment. So this is not everything I brought. There is a bunch of stuff in chests in the nether that I've already relayed over there. Relayed over there. I've got a bunch of stone pickaxes to help me dig the tunnel to where we're going to be going. So I've left a little bit of coal behind, one iron ingot, and that pickaxe, as I have a duplicate of that. 8 redstone dust, not a huge loss. 5 lapis. These diamond picks that I never use because I've got that many diamonds. No emeralds, and a piece of quartz in here. And I've raided the storage room as best I can. I mean, I'm not going to bring everything with me. For example, there's still a lot of cobblestone here. There's a decent amount of wood and different wooden bits and pieces. A couple of bits of redstone, some soul sand there. Took the glowstone. Didn't take all the slime balls. Brought my dye stuff because why not? I had a bunch of extra room, and I thought, hey, might as well bring that with, because there is some stuff there which would be a lot of work to gather depending on where we spawn. So we're going to head up now, I think, and we've got our armor. We're going to change that when we get there before we head through the portal into 1.7 heaven. So let's go through and I'll show you what I've done in the nether. I think I'm just going to double check before I leave. I believe the stone bricks were the last things I needed to bring. I think I brought everything with me now. So for the last time for a while, goodbye Fretfort and Cave Base, and onto lands anew. So let's head through. I don't believe I need to go back for anything now. I've raided everything. I mean, it's not like it would be the... Oh, I know what I've forgotten. Saplings. Could end up in the middle of a desert biome for all I know, so I want to get saplings. I think that this is everything, though, aside from saplings. So I'm going to go grab those saplings, and then I'll show you what I've done in the nether, and I'm going to dig the tunnel. I'm going to do that off camera because that's pretty boring, honestly. There are far more interesting things to watch than me dig a big tunnel with stone pickaxes. So let's go grab ourselves some saplings. I think maybe a stack should be plenty, I think. Yeah, we'll bring that stack of 39, why not? Got plenty of room. I'm going to have to do a lot of item ferrying anyway, so we might as well bring with. So, so that is everything, I guess. Well, I mean, there's string and spider eyes, but I'm not going to bring that, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd end up... The thing is, I've got to limit what I bring, otherwise I'd end up bringing everything, and then I've lost quite a lot of the challenge of the game, because it's basically having everything that was here, there. So, for real this time, goodbye, Fretfort. See you one day again. It's weird to be thinking that it could be 6 months before I see this base again. I really don't know. I may come back here from time to time. So this is all the stuff I've brought. This is all the stuff I'm taking with, and the ender chest as well, which I've already shown you. So I've got a ladder start here. We're going to go all the way to the bedrock with these stone bricks, and I've made a bunch of ladders. And we're then going to dig a tunnel to some random place in the nether. I haven't made my mind up totally yet where we're going to go. And then we're just going to build a portal and go through it. And we'll see where we end up. So I'm going to get on with digging that tunnel, and I will be back after that. Okay guys, so here we are. I'm down my nether tunnel. I've dug it all the way out here, and I'm pretty happy with how far it's gone. I've brought all my equipment. I actually did go back and get some wheat and carrots and potatoes, just in case we don't find any while we're over there. And this is all of my other stuff. And I'm just going to bring my basic tools for now, the things that are going to get the job done. In fact, I'm going to leave that behind. And I've got my good armor on, so I should be able to take pretty much anything at this point. So we're going to make sure that this is named, and we're going to name it after my old friend Co. He made a portal into 1.7 heaven for beta. That was beta 1.7, but we are doing it with the release copy. So it's into 1.7 heaven. So let's light the portal. And by the way, here's something new. You can light it from anywhere now, as portals got refactored. So before we go, is there anything that I really want? We could do with taking some wood and some cobblestone. I don't think I need any of this other stuff, to be honest. Let me see here. I don't need my dyes. I've got plenty of food on me at the moment. So I think we're pretty good to go at this point. I've got torches, my equipment, my armor. So let's head into 1.7 heaven. Ooh, where are we gonna go? Oh, we're underground. Interesting. Well, seeing as we're in a cave system we don't know, I'm just going to block that side off for the moment. What do we got here? Oh, we're pretty deep. There's redstone, so we must be pretty deep to be seeing that. I'm not going to look at what biome we're in yet, because that's no fun. Frankly, I would rather like to find out by probably digging my way to the surface at some point, but for now I just want to kind of explore and see what we've got down here. We've got some coal if we need that. There's iron up that way. Not going to bother with ores for the moment though. We go up here. Not a lot of mobs around. I'm on normal, right? Yeah. Okay. Not a whole lot here. But there is another little bit over this way. That kind of branches off over there. That's fine. We'll take a look at that in a moment. I just want to get a perimeter of light kind of set up around my portal, if I can. Bunch of stuff that way. I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. Ah, sand. So we must be pretty close to the surface to be seeing sand. that's probably part of a lake, actually. We're probably in a forest biome or something. Let's just kind of clear a little bit more of this out. These seem to be just like little caves and whatnot. Typical of your average surface cave. Water there. Alright, so we've kind of established a quick little perimeter around our portal there, so we'll take this stuff back. And yeah, I guess we could take this down now too. So I guess we should probably dig up to the surface next to our portal. And I'm going to need ladders for that, so we're going to need to head back and pick up some ladders. Let's see, ladders. We've got wood. So we can make more ladders if we need to. I guess I should have put those signs away, but never mind. It's not the end of the world at the moment to be doing that. So some ladders here. There we are. We'll begin to get a ladder going. Gravel, okay. Let me see. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. This is not what I wanted to see. Oh boy. I guess we can take a look. Yeah, we're in a deep ocean biome. This is not what I wanted to see, folks. Looks like we've been washed out in this one. This is a total washout. I don't see any land nearby. There's a little island by the looks of it over there, a little sandbank there, an island there. Oh no. Oh boy, so this is a challenge. We've got a portal that's in a very awkward location, and we're in the middle of a deep ocean biome, which I don't know where the nearest land is, so I'm going to have a think about this one, but I think the first thing to do is going to be to get that ladder to this level, and we'll probably go from there. I'll probably have to move on to that island for the time being before we make any decisions, but that is definitely not what I wanted to see. Giant island, giant deep ocean biome with just a couple of scattered islands around. That's not good, not by any stretch of the imagination. So we're gonna have to kind of deal with that situation now. And I think in order to do that, I'm gonna make a bunch of planks and get a crafting table going. Let me see. Let's make a bunch of wooden planks here. And I guess, oops, there we are. Oh yes, achievements reset as well, so we have to get all the achievements. And there's a bunch of new ones as well that we could probably check out, but that's for another day. For right now, I think my objective lies in getting this finished. It's a good thing I brought a respiration helmet, though. There we are. So we need to run this up as best we can. No, don't do that. Oh, and I didn't bring my axe with me. Dang it. So now I've got to punch my way back through. I'm probably going to extend the ladder because it gives me an air pocket, which we can kind of use to our advantage, really. How far have we got to go? A reasonable way. Well, this has been a dramatic turn of events. I thought we were going to spawn in a nice forest biome or something like that, but no. We have to spawn in the middle of a deep ocean, which is right at the bottom of the world map. So we've got to build this tunnel, and I don't even know what we're going to do here because there's not a whole lot of land or room to work with. So this is going to be a challenge. Where's my... There it is. It's kind of hard to see. So we're on to our last 36 planks. I think we're going to need a bit more than that, honestly. We'll use another stack and see where that gets us. I don't even think we're going to have enough ladders to do this. I'm just going to try and go all the way to the surface and kind of go from there. The sun's going down, which is never good. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. At least we can do that now. So we'll just get this up. And we've just got the last two to do as well. And probably make a bunch more ladders at that point. There we are. Up we go. Okay, so we've got that to the surface now, so that's good. I'm going to kind of expand this out a little bit because there's not a whole lot of room here. So there really is nothing significant here. There's just a lot of ocean. I see various islands everywhere. That one has trees on it, but that's a good thing, I guess. I did bring saplings, so I don't have to worry about trees necessarily. This is better than it used to be. Islands before didn't have any trees on them in the ocean biome, so that's good. But I think our best bet is probably to head for that island and go from there, really, and get a hut established at some point soon and see what we can do from there, because honestly, I'm out of ideas with this one. Am I going to have enough ladders? No. Pretty close. We are too short, so we just need to make a couple more ladders and we'll be good to go from there. So I'm not going to go and bring any of my stuff at the moment. Here's some zombies. Don't worry about those guys in a moment though. I just want to get this ladder well established first. Up we go. Yeah. I'm going to have to do some thinking at the moment. So we've got this ladder well going here to get up to the surface. Now, before we head out of this episode, I think I'm going to try and find out what those zombies are. Sounded like they were this way. Maybe. I don't think so. Maybe down? Nope. Doesn't quite sound like down. Sounds sort of like over this way. Ugh! Get out of here. Well, that was not quite what we were looking for. I was looking for those zombies, but I don't see them. How strange. I heard water as well. Maybe it's down. That's all I can think of. There's some iron here though, so I'll snag that. There we are. We'll just fill this back in. They're not louder this way. Oh, I hear skeletons. It's not good near lava. That way seems to still have a bunch of monsters yet, so I'm going to block that off for the time being. Only spiders can get through that now. So I guess at this point I think we'll call this an episode while I have a little bit of a think and scratch my head as to what to do, because I'm kind of a little confused at the moment coming out in this awkward spot. So I guess I'll see you next time, guys. Welcome to 1.7 Heaven. The deep ocean biome. We've been washed out. So until next time, guys, see you later and have a good day.